живет на Северном полюсе?
Кто живет на Северном полюсе? Oh.
Questa crema è molto buona.
Questa crema è molto buona. I have 2000 days in Duolingo. How that is possible? 2000 days. How that is possible, guys? 2000 días. In fact, at the moment, I have 213 days, but when the video will be on the channel, maybe I will have 2030 or 40 days. But it is useful, Duolingo. Can we learn Spanish with Duolingo? Can we learn any language with Duolingo? What do you think? 3, 2, 1, bienvenidos a Español con Denis. And some months ago, we did a video with 1,800 days using Duolingo. And last year, 1,500 days using Duolingo. If you haven't watched those videos, I advise you to watch because we talk with details there. And yes, can you imagine? 2,000 days is 5 years, 5 months, and 25 days. Something like that. Maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. What can I say in these 5 years? I just want to say that during 5 years, I have been using Duolingo and I studied there 5 languages. I don't speak English, my bad English thanks to Duolingo. I don't speak Russian thanks to Duolingo. I don't speak Italian thanks to Duolingo. I don't speak Spanish thanks to Duolingo, but in fact it's a joke because Spanish is my native language. I never use Spanish in Duolingo. So guys, it's a joke. And I don't speak German thanks to Duolingo. And my new languages will be soon Japanese and Korean language. And yes, maybe I will start with Duolingo. But I know one thing for sure about Duolingo. Duolingo, I know a lot of words thanks to Duolingo. I know the process of repetition is useful. Like, if Duolingo like to repeat the words time to time. In fact, a lot, not time to time. And Duolingo is useful because of that, in fact. Like I always say, Duolingo is useful for vocabulary. I already made 2 videos using Duolingo, my process about using Duolingo. You can watch those videos. I talk there more detail. But I just want to say that Duolingo is a very good application, in fact, very good app. But I always say on my podcast, hey, don't use only Duolingo. But I always say on my podcast, on my videos, don't use only Duolingo. It is useful, but it's not the only thing that you need to do. Yes, do something else, please. I think it's not enough to use Duolingo. And I advise you to use Duolingo, but do something else. Listen something, watch something, read something, use other apps, talk to people, I don't know, whatever. The most important is not only Duolingo, guys. It's not enough. It's not enough, but it's useful. I need to say that, especially with vocabulary. During 5 years, I can say that Duolingo repeat million times different words, and it's hard to forget such words if repetition, repetition, repetition. Repetition is the mother of the language, if you didn't know about that. Duolingo teach me or taught me one important thing, that discipline and consistent is good in life. I open Duolingo every morning for 10 minutes every day. For the past 5 years, it's like part of my life. 5 years, 10 minutes Duolingo every morning. Exactly in the morning, I take my time. You can do it any time of the day if you want, maybe 1 hour, 30 minutes, 5 minutes, I don't know, whatever. The time that you need, I use 10 or 5 minutes. Sometimes 15, depending on my time. But 10, exactly. And a lot of things in my life for the last 5 years, I do it exactly like Duolingo. I take some minutes to do something. It doesn't matter if it's about working, about studying, about learning a language, whatever, exercises, whatever. It's like, this routine that you know that you need to do every day without skip something. This is what is going on with Duolingo. It's very good for that. Write me in the comments, how many days do you have in Duolingo? How many years? It is useful for you? Do you like? Let me know in the comments, what do you think about this process of Duolingo? Maybe you are using Duolingo not only 2,000 days like me, maybe you are, 5,000 days. Yes, maybe more, maybe 1,000, maybe 500, maybe 100, even 100 is good anyways, because it means that you have discipline to use Duolingo for some minutes every day. And this is amazing. Guys, this is the video of today. Let me know in the comments. Yes, it's interesting, your opinion. And remember that you can watch the video 1,500 days, 1,800 days. Yes, and you can write me on the comments that, and remember to like and subscribe for future content. And if you know someone that is learning Spanish and you think this video can be useful for them, share the video, like and subscribe, and nos vemos en la próxima. Duolingo, very useful application, but don't use only Duolingo. Hasta la vista. Sono perfette per tagliare la carta. Duolingo, italiano.
Anna, bist du Künstlerin?
Anna, bist du Künstlerin? Alemán.
Мы ужинаем в азиатском ресторане.
Мы ужинаем в азиатском ресторане. Más o menos.